Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I made this in my previous, I put too many, but I put in my previous video, I mentioned that I was going to do sticker surgery on this book so that it could be what I wanted it to be. It was too mixed matched for me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to be more organized, and it's, you know how the book is. It's a mixture of stuff, you know, functional mixed in with flowers and paper mixed in with, you know, the clear. And so what I did was I attached all boxes on this side. And of course, all boxes are going to be paper. And so, and I have some extra boxes, and what I'm going to do is, you see this? I'm going to glue that to the back. But before I do that, I need to measure and see if I can fit it in, because right here I put way too many pages in. So remember when I showed you the last time, it was a mixture of stuff, days of the week, and all that kind of stuff mixed in together. Well, now it is just all one thing. It's just all clear. And I used that bonding glue that you use when you want to make a book binding glue. That's what I used in here. But I put too much, which is fine, because I can always, you know, like use some and tear it off to make it more not so stuffy. And I can tell you right now, the first ones to go would be these two. Oops. Would be this right here. Take that off, and we're gonna, okay, so now it closes so much better. It's not stuffed. But what I want to use, okay, what I want to use is, I don't want no spraying florals. What I want is some black and white florals. And I know that I have some in here. And I see something that doesn't go right now. There was well, that's fine. I'm not gonna nitpick. Like this, I didn't know that was in there. But that's fine. You know why? Because I can tear that out and it's not gonna be a problem. But I have these, and what I want is just black and white florals. And I know that I have some black and white florals in here. And if I don't, I'll find some, because I know I saw, like, see, this wouldn't belong, this wouldn't go in here, because I don't, let me see here. I glued it in pretty good. All right, so that doesn't go. And this doesn't go. Yeah, I glued that in real good. And I put tape there too. Which is not a problem, because I can fix that real easy. So that is glued. And let's see here. So we got that. And this is supposed to be glued together. So I'll have to stick some sticky glue in that. And then we have this. Y'all, I don't know what I did with those black and white flowers. Let's see. I just had them. That's crazy. But you see, at least now it closes better. But I'm going to set that to the side. So what I wanted to work on is, you see this? we have a black and white theme here. And I had, all right, let's look through this together. All right, so I just had it. That is so crazy. I don't know what I did with them. So here's boxes. Oh my gosh. All right, that silver would look good. This is weird. There they are, guys. I found them. I found them. So let's put that there. And I think that would look really good with that. And so there's that. And we have silver. We're just going to do a black and white and silver theme. And then over here, I've got these black and white boxes. Okay. And I'm thinking, all right, we're going to use the silver header boxes. And we're going to put this here and put that there because I'm going to tape them down. And we'll put that there. And let's see what else we have here. We have some nice quotes. This is all springy stuff. And so this is a mixture of stuff right here. What about... Nah. Okay, so we have this here. Some more springy. I like... All right, I'm thinking... All right, let me take what I prefer. All right, I don't want the springy stuff, but I do like these because this would go good with what we were just doing. But I'm going to put it to the side right there. And let's see what else is in here. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to save that. What? Oh, okay. I heard something fall. So yeah, guys, I am really feeling sick. And I don't understand what it is. I don't know. I think I might have a little bug or something. That's pretty. Because it's like I am starving. I feel like I haven't eaten in days. And you know what I feel like? What I really want? What I really want is... Let's add that. And what do you think? Let's add that. And let's add that. And this stuff here. Let's look through this and see. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that washi. All right. So let's put that there, right there. And then we're going to move back over here. That's pretty. All right, let's look through this together. Then you have that, stay humble and be kind. All right, I can use both of these. All right, and what do you think? All right, I think I'm going to stop there because I can go on and on and on and on with that. All right, so I'm going to put all of this down down there. And let's see here. The first thing that we want to do, let's see what this says. This says, follow your dreams. Okay, that's cool. All right. But yeah, you know, guys, what I really want right now, what I really, really want is a, what do we got here? All right, let's lay down the washi first. All right, let's lay down this washi. And I'm gonna, let's see here. See, I wish that they had this right here longer, but let's try. Is that crooked? A little bit. Let's see. All right, that's still crooked. All right, we're gonna line it up with Friday. What do you think? Still crooked. What do you think? It's gonna do. All right. Let us see what this says. I don't want finally the weekend. Today is the perfect day. Life is so lovely. Life happens. Coffee helps. Be excited about everything. Be present in all things. All right. Nah, I don't know if that's not, I'm not feeling that. All right. All right. Let's put this here. And let's work on this like I said. All right, so we have these and these. And these silver ones. And this is going to go here because I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to tape that down. All right, so let's pull this one. And we're going to put that for Thursday. Okay, so there's Thursday and Friday. And, all right, we'll wait. Now, you know how this does say, hello weekend. Think happy, be happy. You know what? There's our winner. Think happy, be happy. I wonder if that's what you would have picked. And we're going to just kind of like, I like it. All right. And on this side, what should we put? Today is the perfect day. Bring on the week. Make today great. I'm going to go with be present in all things. What do you think? Or do you think that I should just copy what I did already? You think that's too redundant? Think happy, be happy? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with think happy, be happy. Because that kind of speaks to me. But we're going to do it this way. Okay. So we have one going this way and one going that way. So I'm digging that. I am digging that. So what I intend to do in another video is, I don't know, maybe I'll do some shading, I'm not sure. But I'm going to put down some stickers. I'm going to put down some florals, so hold on. Okay, so I'm liking these really big florals. And I was thinking, what if I put it at the bottom? And then put this one at the bottom. So they would both be the same. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get out my handy dandy new desk tweezers. And this is going to be so much better than what I had up here before. See that? Look at how easy I am able to lift that. Perfect. That's why I love the slanted ones. Okay, so we're going to see this, and we're going to put it, you can put it this way, or you can put it this way. I think I'm going to go with this way, okay? And I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up right there. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to get a box up on here somewhere. And I think I'm going to go with, this one. All right. All right, now. Hey, I don't think that was a good choice, was it? All right, but that's okay because we can put it on this end. All right, let's do that. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm liking that. So now I want to use, I'm gonna do silver on silver, y'all. But should it be at the bottom? Or do you think it should be right here? Is that too much? I'm gonna try, okay, we're gonna do the bottom. Now, right here, I'm gonna put washi. But guess what? We're gonna go over here. What else would look better with black? Unless you think I'm wrong, than to put down this pink. Well, we're gonna try it and we're gonna see. Because you know what? If it doesn't look right, that's quite all right. Because if it doesn't look right, we can take it off. Oh, wow, hold on. All right, I wonder what y'all think if I had that little bit of splash of color right here on the bottom. What do you think? I think that might work. And what I would do is I would cut it off, you know, because I want it to have a splash. So why don't we do that? All right, so what do you think? I did it all the way across there, and I did that. And I'm thinking, what if we're at 19 minutes, so I gotta make this fast. Okay, we have that. And man, I love these tweezers. I got these from Amazon, y'all, for $7. And they had same day. Okay, so that's working. And let's see here. Plus I'm doing this one-handed too, so if I can do it this good one-handed, you know these are some good scissors. I mean, good tweezers. All right, now, you know what? Now I'm not liking this. Do y'all agree? Let's zoom in a little bit closer. All right, what if we have it like this? And then we're going to smooth it down. Just like that. We're going to smooth everything down. So we don't have any bubbles or none of that stuff. Okay. All right, let's keep going. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, so that way this isn't too long of a video. How about that? Nah, that's not looking too good. All right. How about right here? And we'll smooth that down with this little mini spatula. It's just an extra spatula I had, and I didn't want to throw it away, so I just keep it on the desk. All right, so what would finish this for tonight? And like, you know, I'm game to keep going with you guys. I really am. But I'm trying to not overtax my people. I don't have another one like that. So what if we just put that right there? Nah, I ain't feeling it. All right, I want one just like that, but there isn't any one. So you know what, y'all? We're gonna put that one right there, okay? And then I'm gonna get rid of this one if it's not too late. All right, and we're gonna put that one right there. And I'm going to use this one. Okay. What you think? And then do that like that. And then we're gonna smooth it down. All right, so this is what I'm thinking. And I've got it, you know, separated, you know, where it's not crowding. But I'm thinking that, you know, this one should be. Can I move this one up a little bit? And we're going to put it in the middle. And hopefully I won't have to get the scissors or the, what do you call that thing? My knife and cut it. And so we got this and this and this. And I'm going to move that down. Let's see, how about right there, like that. And then I'm going to move this one all right, so we're going to lift this up and it's coming up. All right, good. And I'm going to bring this down right there, and it's partly in the middle. All right, so let's add, how about we add this one? Wow, it comes up so good. All right, so this is the same as that, but you know what? I'll put it right there. So what do you think? Nah, you're right. That wasn't a good move. All right. Does it really take somebody this long to make a decision? All right. What do you think? All right, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Now, what I want to focus on right here is this is going to be a box of some sort. And I was going to put this one over here, but I thought it would be a little bit too redundant. So what I want to do is I want to use this. Now, I don't know how you guys would do it, you know, but I think this matches, but nope, that ain't gonna work either. Nope, it sure ain't. It sure ain't. All right, so what about, now we could put these going across. We could do that, but I would have to pull all this up and put that going squiggly. Maybe I'll save that for another spread, because, but there's something missing and I can't think of what it is. I can't think of what it is. I don't want a ton of boxes because I do want space to write. What is wrong? Hold on a second. Let me see. I don't know. Does this look cloudy to you? I don't know. It could be my mind. Hold on. All right. I don't know. It just looks cloudy, like there's a film. Hold on. Okay. That looks better. That looks so much better. I hope you guys weren't having problems, but I could tell when there's a fingerprint on the lens, because now to me this looks a whole lot sharper. All right, so I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, and we're going to use one of these right there. Okay, so let me set this up. So what do you think? I'm not done though, because I want something right here. I want something right here, but I don't know what. All right, how about if we could use, this life is lovely. I'm gonna take you over here. I'm sorry. We could use this life is lovely, or we could use, we could use grow in grace, or we could use make today great. Let's try make today great. I know this would match this. It really would. But it just looks like this could fall in place quite easily. Let's try it. Okay. And let's see, this right here. I mean, if I do that, I'm going to have to move this one up. But then you have this against this. And what would be better is if this was up here and that was down below. So you want me to switch it? Right, so we're going to just switch. We're going to do the switcheroo. Let me bring you in a little closer. All right, we're going to do switcheroo here. Can y'all hear Gary's music? He's playing some really soothing music to go to sleep with. And it's so relaxing. All right, so we're going to put this right there. So let's see how that works. All right. So what do y'all think? tell you what I think. We're going to add another flower right there. And we're going to add this right there. And I'm going to show it to you. You okay with that? You like it? All right, so we are at 30 minutes. And what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to take me this pink pen. And guess what I'm going to do? We're going to do another swirly swirly. And we're just going to color some stuff in. If you're still with me, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out. I messed up, you see that? But we're going to fix it. We are going to fix it. How about this? Okay, and then this one can end right here. All right, and then I'll do a little something something right here, and we'll bring this around right there. Okay, and then we'll bring this around right here, but no coloring. And then we'll do this, and we'll do that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not liking this part right here, so I'm gonna have to try and add something else. All right, now I'm not liking it, but it's fixable. Now it looks like too much, but you know what? We just gotta doll it up and color in some of these little spaces. I know some of y'all are probably like, girl, you should have left it alone. Pam, you should have left it alone. It was fine. And you're probably right. Sometimes the more you work on it, the worse it gets. But we're gonna just try. We are gonna try and figure this, make this better. We're just gonna try. What do you think? I think it looks a mess. I think it looks a mess. I really do. But here's the thing. What could I do? See, this just came out perfect. And I don't even want to touch it. I really don't. But it looks incomplete if I don't. Saying leave it. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. All right, this is cool. I'm cool with this. So let's look at that. I'm cool with that, but I'm not cool with that. But let's see what we can shade. Y'all, I really do not feel good. I have got to figure out a way to eat. I need to eat something. I got some chicken breast and mashed potatoes and gravy in the crock pot. and it's called mashed potato soup. Oh man. I don't want to overdo it like I overdid the other one. Okay. Right there. All right. So what do you think? So we have more on one side and not so much on the other side. I don't know what to do except white it out. You know, that's the only thing I would think to do would be to white it out. But I'm going to let you all go because we've been here for 35 minutes. I am going to continue to work on this. I'm liking Thursday. Okay. All I need to do is maybe ink it with some light pink. And then edge around the corners, you know. I'm just not liking, that is just overdone. And I think what I need to do is I'm feeling like it's too much pink. And we're gonna just calm this down. It's too much pink. Because the pink is just a shadow. You know what I'm saying? The pink is just a shadow. It's all about the black. Okay. All right, so what do you think now? It looks better with more black than pink. And I'm thinking I could put a tail on here. And then we could make this little black right there, and we could shade some black in right there. And we could shade some black in right here. Okay. Now, what do you think? Huh? All right, I heard you. I heard ya. Nah, we're gonna stay with the black because that was the theme that I had in mind. Okay, now how about that? I think that is going to work. I'm liking that a whole lot. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, and we were able to complete this in 39 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm loving this. All right. Thank you for journaling, decorating with me, and helping me sort my thoughts out. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.